fans. Great to have you with us, and for the Oakland A's, they are happy to be home. 2K Sports presents our MLB broadcast, so glad you're there. Our starting pitcher today, Tim Hudson. And what is this Arizona lineup going to see from him today?
Now, this right-hander on the mound today should not have much difficulty going through this lineup. They tend not to hit the quality pitchers of the game, and he clearly is one of the best around.
Now we'll show you how the D-backs will be lining up on offense, presented by Pepsi. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, a big offensive force in the middle of this lineup. Magglio Ordonez is a guy that, even though he struggled in 2009 with his power numbers, he gets on base, he hits for a high average, and he can produce runs. He's a guy you love to see up in key situations with the ability to go the other way. Let's see if he can take advantage of that here today.
And in the batter's box, it's Abreu. He'll be starting us off in this game from 2K Sports.
Shortstop, number 3, Tony Abreu.
Strike one. Hudson gets him swinging.
Well, I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
Good hard sinker. Swung out and missed 0-2.
When you say ground ball, that's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
Here's the delivery. Got him. One away.
Well, that's what you want is efficiency. You always want to try to retire a hitter on 3 pitches or less. If you can get up to strikeout, you'll take that too.
Slider misses badly with it. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Smash towards the middle. And Rollins with a catch. Here's a look at the A's on defense. And Steve scouting anyone here?
Jimmy Rollins, one of the better defensive shortstops in the game today. He's got great range and athleticism out there and a very strong throwing arm.
It's Hill at the plate. Career numbers for him, 277 off Oakland. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Here's Hudson's 1-0 pitch. Low for a ball to Hill.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Sinker waved at, missed it that time. 2-1.
He was way behind on that one. Must have been looking for something else.
That one swung out and missed by Aaron Hill, and that strike will leave it up. And he watches the low pitch from Hudson.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Full count pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Aaron Hill is gone. And so Tim Hudson, he takes him 1-2-3. He's got 2 strikeouts already. And first chance coming up for the Athletics. Now we got Madison Bumgarner out on the mound. He'll be the starter for Arizona. Steve, what do you think the strategy is going to be today as he goes against Oakland?
Good looking lefty on the mound right here against the lineup that can put some runs up on the board. So pretty even matchup. So it's going to come down to which side executes better than the other. Oftentimes we say good pitching can beat good hitting.
Yeah, it can't be said more than that. You know, Madison Bumgarner was one of the big free agents in the 2020 free agency. And the biggest surprise was seeing him leave San Francisco. after being there his entire career, winning 3 World Series. And now him not going to the Yankees or the Dodgers, this was a pretty big surprise to me. To see him sign with the Arizona Diamondbacks gives Arizona a chance in 2020 to build something, to try to get back to the playoffs where they were a few years ago when them and I think it was Colorado were tied, and I think they played as both wild cards. So, I think Arizona has a good chance this year, like any other team in all of the National League, especially the NL West. It's become very competitive in the last few years, even more than the NL East that used to be the place to be, but it still is. But I think for Arizona this year, the pitching, the hitting, I think everything is going to come together under their new manager. We'll have to see what happens. The fans in Arizona, they got to know one thing. Their team's going to try to make the playoffs this year, and I really believe in this team. Sometimes you have to believe that you can make a difference, and I think this team has what it takes to become great. And when I talk about great, I mean, Arizona won the World Series in 2001. Is there a chance they win it in 2020? Hey, it's been almost 19 years since they last won it. Can they win it again? That's the big question.
First pitch, here it comes. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And he's on. First batter up. That could be a good sign offensively. Fielded that one cleanly and right, and as a result, made a good play out of it.
You have to credit the hitter. He has exceptional speed. He turned it on out of the batter's box and went in easily.
Jimmy Rollins looking to not get a run here. Lifetime numbers 314 against the dbacks. Second base occupied, nobody out yet. Here's a spin and a throwback to second. Has to dive, but he's back in there in time. No outs, runner on second. On the way. Rollins makes contact, that's fouled off. And that's going to be a base hit for Rollins. And the run gets in.
Well, the pitcher did everything he could right here. He got the ground ball like he wanted. But you see this runner, man, once he left the box, he is flying and he beats this one out.
That's one thing I always remember when I played. You have to hustle. You have to run around those bases. You got to try to get a run in. And you saw where it happened there.
There's one on. Here's Alex Rodriguez. Well, this offense, Steve, it's on the move, and now they're trying to carry this on in the ballgame.
And Gary, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow the pitcher to go right at the hitters and pitch with confidence.
Absolutely. And this team has looked amazing tonight, and they're playing with so much confidence, so much belief. And, the Athletics are a team that have had ups and they've had downs over the last few years. Last year, I think there was a lot of ups. Some of their big star players like Chris Davis, Chapman, and a few of the other young guys coming up. Marcus Simeon. They put up some huge numbers last year, and they need to continue to build. Their pitching needs to get better. They had a lot of injuries. Mazara, the young ace, got hurt early in the season last year. He had elbow problems, and this year they are trying to make the playoffs. And I think every year it's like that for the Oakland A's, the Angels, the Mariners. They're all chasing Houston, and I think this year Oakland are going to try to make a big move, maybe acquire some at the trade deadline, and do something for the fans here in the Bay Area. There's no doubt that Oakland, looking at what the San Francisco 49ers have done in football, and what the Oakland Raiders now the Las Vegas Raiders, now they're the only team in town in Oakland, and they are the team, and they need to prove to be the team of old, the team I grew up cheering for back in the 80s, 1988, 89, when they got to the World Series in 89. It was special, and they won the World Series. And that was special. In 88 against the Dodgers, that was one of the great World Series. Last time the Dodgers won the World Series. So it's still something that is real special to the fans here in Oakland. And I want to see them get back to that glory called the World Series one time again. That would be absolutely sweet.
Smash towards the hole, and that's going to be another hit for them. Here's a look at the offense for the Athletics, presented by Pepsi. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, every time Alex Rodriguez steps in the batter's box, you expect him to do something special. And today, he's expected to be a factor in this game offensively. He's got power to all fields. He can hit for average. He can steal a base on occasion. He doesn't run as much as he used to, but he is the complete package when it comes to a baseball player.
Now their rookie center fielder. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Swung on, liner to right. And another one is contagious.
Well, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. I mean, now it's 4 straight hits. He's got to start wondering what's going on. Maybe he's tipping his pitches or they're just figuring him out. Things get a little bit tight for the manager and certainly for the catcher, but most importantly, for the pitcher.
Close ball game. This is where that could all change with nobody out in the sacks full.
Gary.
That's swung on and a liner here. That's one away. And that will keep the bases loaded.
Here's a close play, a bang-bang play. If the runner had arrived just a split second later, he would have been out.
No doubt about it. That was just legs against baseball. Davis into the batter's box. And when you got the bases loaded like this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
When you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
That's him off with one in there for a strike.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. And that's why he went down to the zone with that four-seamer.
The pitch. Ball's getting to golf at that one. He lays off and 1-2 count.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and believe me, very difficult to hit.
The 1-2 on its way. Hit hard to second. And he'll try to make the play. And there's one. Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down to the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit when you're behind in the count. You just want contact, and he got it.
Well, they've got to keep an eye on Davis over there because he can run.
Fastball runs inside, 1-0. Let's the 1-0 pitch go by, 1-1.
Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
Rodriguez scores.
Oh, this is great patience at the plate. He lets the ball get deep in on the plate, comes in toward his hands, keeps his hands inside the ball, and drives it the other way.
You make yourself a whole different ball player if you can take the ball the other way as he just did.
No doubt about it. Manny Ram was one of the greatest of all time. You know, when he played in the big leagues, Manny
Lane in Roxton.
Huge numbers. This time with the Red Sox, almost 1,000 RBIs. That's still
these guys are really swinging the sticks. They came out ready to hit today, no question about that.
Yeah, if you're the pitcher, though, it's more like somebody's got a stick and he's poking in the eye. Swinging a liner to left. And that's in there. The A's will score.
He's a first pitch fastball hitter. He got the fastball and ripped it in the left.
Two down. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball to Tolman. He grabs it. And he'll step on first to retire the side. And so they really take advantage of that first inning pitching. 4 runs early. Oakland with the advantage, 4-0.
Yeah, it's one of those type of innings that Garrett. You know, it could have went one way or the other, but they're down by 4 runs. Now
California Bay Area, maybe the 8th wonder of the world. Great weather here today and a beautiful sight here at the Coliseum for a day game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That California is a beautiful part. The Golden Gate Bridge, and you talk about great moments and the history of this great city. They talk about the Golden State Warriors, led by Steph Curry, Klay Thompson,
and Cameron's in the box. Career average 276 against Tim Hudson.
The thing that they preach, when it comes to sports, is winning, and winning the championships they've won over the last 2 years. It's pretty amazing.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now Hudson with the 0-1 pitch. This one foul back. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive, deep left center. So Cameron is retired. One down.
Well, they haven't played perfectly right here, Gary. Great call from the dugout to shift the defense toward left.
And it's Jim Thome at the plate.
The 2009 Oakland A's, a very young team, struggled during the course of the season. They played close to 500 baseball at home, but ultimately well under 500 for the whole year.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. The A's home record ended up being one game below 500, and that is just unacceptable for any team that hopes to have a winning record.
Well, it absolutely is, and the fact that, besides the A's...
Now ball lined softly left side, and that gets down, and the Diamondbacks with their first base hit. That'll bring Ivan Rodriguez to the plate.
Statistics say that the 0-2 count by far is an advantage for the pitcher, but in this situation, he fought off a tough pitch and slapped the base hit.
Great job on that at bat. Swing and a miss on a pitch that's in the dirt. Did not look good on that cut. Hudson with a windup. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Rodriguez now will try and avoid the K.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
So let's take a look at what a sinker looks like in K-Cam.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball, he's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
Headley into the batter's box. 1 for 9 career batter off the A's. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Bounces up against the wall. And the throw out at third as they tag him. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. The D-backs looking for a run. Top of the lineup coming up.
Thanks for watching, folks. So long from Oakland. Peace.